RibCraft is a manufacturer and seller of rigid inflatable boats in the United States. RibCraft mainly sells their products to businesses, including tour companies and yacht clubs, but also governmental agencies such as the Coast Guard and Navy. Rigid inflatable boats are often regarded as the safest means of transportation across both short and long distances on the sea, and the tough and customized designs of their products have resulted in profitability in their business-to-business model. However, in the past, RibCraft has seen success in selling to individuals for use in recreational market, and the company would like to try to get back into that market. Thus, the main focus of the study is to try to determine how RibCraft can re-enter the recreational boating market to capitalize on opportunities and expand sales and recognition. We at Gold Rush Consulting determined that there are 3 questions that must be asked. First, how will RibCraft target the new recreational boating market? Second, how can RibCraft use their existing resources to achieve economies of scope through relative product diversification? And third, what specific steps should the company take in their expansion into the recreational boating market? After talking to RibCraft executives, it was determined that there are 2 main avenues that the company could take in its expansion into the recreational use market. The first was to build a new website. The idea would be to display both current and future products in a more appealing manner so that consumers can better navigate through the website. The next option would be for RibCraft to establish a chain of resellers across the United States to sell their products in the recreational boating dealerships. The idea here would be to create standard products that could be distributed to dealers. The last solution, however, would be to not take any steps towards expansion at all. We do see no harm in our expansion plan, though. We at Gold Rush Consulting determined that the best solution for RibCraft is to combine both their ideas of redoing the website and eventually establishing a chain of licensed resellers across the United States. It is our feeling that simply doing one or the other will not show as much expansion for RibCraft, but the combination should. It is important, then, for RibCraft to determine exactly how to implement this plan. The switch from contracted jobs to recreational purchases need to be understood within the company, especially because the sales are to be going from business or organization necessities to including sales based on disposable income and desire. On top of that, the management team needs to be sold on the idea. Because of the new focus of the sales department on selling based on customers' desires, not necessity, a new sales team with a focus on selling these products is necessary. The new sales team will have to be able to convince recreational buyers that they want the boat enough to purchase it. RibCraft needs to create a website that will better cater to the recreational sales. The current website is more an online catalog than an interactive, up-to-date company feature. We think a good model that RibCraft can follow is Malibu's website, which depicts how fun and useful their boats can be and interactively promotes different features. RibCraft will have to demonstrate the benefit of their product to the recreational consumers if they want to make any sales. The recreational boating market currently focuses on pontoon and speedboats with standard hulls. Rib boats are well suited to recreation, though they should be promoted on the company's website, on social media, Facebook, YouTube, and in water sports and fishing magazines and websites. Original success in the recreational sales department likely will be in the customizable RibCraft sales, which is how the company currently makes its sales. However, the company will likely see further success by offering a standardized rib boat that can be marketed as a ready-to-sell product. The product should be simple and should have a catchy name, like the Hammerhead or the Mako. The company should offer aftermarket products as well, including fishing pole, racks, wakeboard, water ski racks, awnings, and further bolster their sales and profitability. After the company develops a standard product, the product should be offered at a developed chain of resellers across the United States. These resellers should be required to have at least one salesperson be a RibCraft specialist trained by a RibCraft employee. The training should include a full understanding not only of the standardized product, but also of customization opportunities available at the RibCraft manufacturing plant. Even though RibCraft saw prior success in the recreational sales, the company needs to be careful not to lose that segment again. The entire process should be constantly monitored, and at the beginning, the management and sales team should have weekly meetings to keep everyone on board with the push and how the push is going. Also, the website should be kept up to date, and a quick survey of how good the website is should be offered to all the visitors. RibCraft should continually push their product to the recreational public. The standardized product should be constantly tweaked to better perform and better fit its customers' desires. Resellers should be kept up to date on that company, should be well trained, and should be visited by RibCraft trainees semi-annually for checkups. On top of all the specific monitoring, the company also needs to realize that it is not guaranteed success in the recreational department. The steps detailed above are concerning the prospects of continuing the expansion plan. However, RibCraft might find that it works best at a median step and should operate as such. The company also must realize that the last step of the continuous monitoring is important to ensure that the expansion does not end up hurting RibCraft.